Alright, so for homework I asked you guys to make a foldable note sheet. The first thing we did is we folded the paper in half, the hot dog way. Then after folding it in half the hot dog way, fold it in thirds, which creates these 6 sections. Alright, and so cut along the outside along the fold lines to create these 3 flaps. Okay, those flaps on the outside should be labeled midpoint, distance formula, and slope. On the inside of the midpoint, on the flap, I want you to write the midpoint formula. When would you use it? I want you to give an example where you're finding the midpoint between 2 points, and then a second example where you're given the midpoint and one of the endpoints, and you're finding the other endpoint. In class, this would be like the example that Brody gave his way of doing it, and Erica gave an algebraic way of doing it using the formula. Okay, so then for midpoint, done. Distance formula, pretty similar. Give the distance formula, explain when you would use it, and just give 2 examples. One where you're finding the distance between 2 points, and another example where some of the coordinates, not all, but some of the coordinates are negative. For slope, this is not something we're studying right now. However, it's something you should be able to do from Algebra 1 when given 2 points. So on the flap, you're going to give the slope formula, explain when you would use it, find the slope between 2 points for one example, and then a second example where you're finding the slope between 2 points that has some negative numbers in it, just for practice with that.